Everybody, welcome to part 3. We are going to go through my eyeshadow palettes. This is the last part of my declutter. So we have went through and we have got, we went through all the jars and the face stuff, and we're doing eyeshadows, and that will be the last part of this big declutter. My next video of continuing this little series should be putting everything in my drawer systems whenever I decide to pick out which ones I want. So we have, I need to scoot, we're going to scoot over because I have piles of stuff over there being decluttered, all on the table. So here we have eyeshadow palettes. This is a lot. Actually, and there's actually mini eyeshadow palettes over there. I better pull them out and bring them over here. And we're just going to get started, and I keep trying to talk too much, and we're trying really hard not to do that, so, and these are actually little eyeshadows too. Okay. Is that everything? I hope. I think so. Okay. So, we're going for the small stuff, we're going big stuff, and we're going to make this fast and quick. These, I have 2 single eyeshadows from ColourPop. I like to have a palette, but I actually have really enjoyed these. And I don't know where the label went on this, but I really encourage you to get like some random colors, or like some like colors like these. To me is stuff I would wear every day on my lid, and then just have them like a couple. Like I've been really enjoying this e.l.f. palette with just mattes in it, and pairing these with it, or one of the liquid eyeshadows with it. But I've really been enjoying these if I want to just spice it up, or have, you know, just, I don't know. I think I really just like a palette, having it all together instead of like this single eyeshadow and this single eyeshadow, but I have really enjoyed these. This one's really sheer and glittery. This one's really metallic and opaque and shiny, and I end up pairing them together a lot, and I've really been enjoying them. So, do I think you need a whole bunch of single eyeshadows? No. But do I think, like, if you have a little drawer of a few of them, of like your favorite colors, or like some neutral shades to spice up your collection? I do. I think you do. I'm actually thinking about getting, they have like vaults of these, of like different colors, and I'm thinking about getting like a whole vault, and then giving all my friends and family like a couple for Christmas with like a little neutral palette or something. I think they're really cute. So that was long-winded, sorry, but those are staying. This guy is a trio from Kaja, and I love it so much. I bought one for all the ladies in my family. It comes with, this one specifically comes with a neutral brown, a dark brown, and a really pretty shimmer, and that shimmer is really shiny and sparkly. It does have a little teeny mirror, which is almost silly, but I mean, if you're traveling or something, you can make it work. A little stack, and they have multiple of these, and they have some with 2 mattes and a shimmer, or all shimmers, and I actually really want to get more of these, and I really like it. This is in the shade Chocolate Dahlia. I'm trying to go really fast. This is a ColourPop 5-pan palette in the shade Lyric. I really enjoy this. This was my first ColourPop palette. It's very neutral. They ended up sticking with the quads, really, and they don't have many of these like 5 pans. But I really enjoy this one, and it's just perfect, in my opinion. But I'm not going to get into it because we're going to move along. But this is in Lyric, and they do have different colors if you are interested. I also got this Wet n Wild one. It's really pretty. You can get it at Walmart. There is spray all over it. But it has the neutral shade, the dark. It actually has like a warmer shimmer, a cool tone shimmer, and then you have like a glitter too. So you can make many looks with this, and they're really pigmented and really pretty. I actually have had multiple compliments when I wore this, and it was so nice that I ended up getting it for a couple of friends because they just thought it was just so pretty. These are my e.l.f. ones. I don't have all of them, but I just get the ones that really stand out to me. So we have the one of them from the Mint Melt collection. I really like this These are really nice. They did have one, the other one had all like mint tones, but I wouldn't wear this, but this had one mint, and I do play with it every once in a while, and I enjoy it. So, but also I really like these tones in this one. This one's nice. It actually has a black in there. I wish this was more of a champagne or a gold personally, but it is a cool tone and it's shimmer and it works. But this one is nice. This one is like, actually I didn't even tell you shades. This is chocolate mint. This one with the black is truffles. This next one is pumpkin pie, so it's more orangey. I really like to wear this in the fall. And this side's kind of more on the neutral and brownie side, and this side's more warm, so you can use one or the other both. This one is cream and sugar. This one was not my favorite because this is like the same shade as my eyelid, but I actually ended up buffing it together, using this to buff this out, or I'll use this as a base for these, and I've actually come to love it more. So I enjoy this one. This one, oh, I said cream and sugar. This is really cute. This is like a pinky berry moment, and berry bad. I've really been enjoying that one, and that one's kind of like a more purpley, where this one is more warm orangey type of berry. This one's really cute. It's one of the new ones. The I Love You a Latte. This is perfect. It does have that light color in there, but you can use that on the lid, or you can use the glittery liquid shadows they have, or the ColourPop single shadows. These two are similar, but if you into your makeup, this one's more warm tone, so if you want it more of a warm look, or this one's more neutral, and then this nice dark brown is a really nice brown. I actually been using this a lot lately, a lot, and with them single shadows, and this is like these two are my favorites, I think. I love all of these, but these two are my favorites. And they're really cheap, they're convenient, they're just little tiny palettes. They're simple, easy to use, and they perform great. Alright, we're going to a little bit bigger palettes. These two ColourPop ones, we have a Sorbet. Really pretty. Citrus Fizz. We love her. This is one from Makeup Revolution, the Ultimate Eye Look Palette. The packaging is gorgeous. As you can see, we have diamonds and pearls. Actually, the shade of this is diamonds and pearls. And as it's got a cute mirror in it, and here's the shades, really cute. In my head, this goes transition, you know, depth, and then like one of these shimmers, or both. But I feel like this really lacks. Like first of all, the packaging is 12 out of 10, in my opinion. It's plastic, but it's still gorgeous. And then in the pan, these look stunning, but there's like no pigment there. Or like this, like that looks pretty, but like when you wear it, like it just disappears. Like that looks pretty, but like it doesn't, I don't get out the door. See, that's all like, there's no glitter no more. It's just like a tint. Like, where did all that chunky glitter go? It's hard to see. Like, you can see like there's a tint there, but like it's, see where all that, like where's that? It's like a wash. So this is going, it's not getting decluttered at the moment. For right now, it is going to the try again, but it's, if I try it another time or two and I'm just disappointed, it's gonna go. I have my mini Laura Lee palettes, Boss Babe. I've had multiple compliments on this. I really like that, and I think this is a very wonderful, like, travel palette. We have Party Animal with some fun colors from Laura Lee. The Ultimate, NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. This is the rainbow one. And I do not pull this out very often. I only pull it out because it's got a, if I want a pop of color somewhere or need a color, which is the whole point. I don't have a bunch of rainbow colored palettes, but having one rainbow palette like this, if I need a color, I can go find it in here. And we have, these are ColourPop palettes. We have Going Coconuts. I actually got to wear this today, and I'm wearing this shade, this shade, this shade, and these two shimmers, and I have been staring at my eyes all day long. We have Nude Mood, which is more on the warm tone side of things. really pretty. We have That's Taupe, which is more on the cool tone side. And then we have this newer one called Bling Time, and it's more on the pinky side. I love neutrals if you can't tell, and you can't have too many, and you can have neutral tone, warm tone, you can have cool tone, and you can have pink tones. Yes, you can. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. These are my Naked palettes. I do not have all of them. I have almost all of them. I'm torn because I don't really use these anymore, but yet they're so cute all together, and there's 3 that I do not have. The Ultraviolet, I think is pretty, but I'm not going to really wear it, so I don't really see the point of me getting it other than to have them all. The Wild West one I really, really want, and I really think I would use a lot. And then there's the, I don't know if it's retrograde, no, radioactive, I don't know, the one with all the weird shimmers in it, and it's just shimmers across the board. I don't think I'm going to use that either unless I like pull it out to pair with other palettes. So I'm torn. And like the original Naked I loved to death, but you can't get it no more, and I don't wear it a lot no more. 2 I wear on the occasion, not very often, because if I want cool tones, I want more browns, where this has a lot of shimmer in it, and it's more like cool tone purpley shades. Naked 3 is gorgeous. I do think Naked 3 is gorgeous, but actually, believe it or not, I don't wear a lot of pink eyeshadow, even though I think it's gorgeous. Naked Smoky I pull out a decent amount. That one, I pull that one out a decent amount. The Heat I really, really enjoy. The Cherry I did enjoy. I don't enjoy it as much because I don't pull out these berry tones very often, but I did really, really like that. I haven't used the Honey that much, and I don't know why, because I think this is gorgeous. I think this is absolutely beautiful, and I don't wear it as much as I feel like the others, but maybe it's because I have more options now. Then I have the Reloaded, and this I think is really nice as well, and I haven't worn it as much as I would like to, but I do enjoy it. I don't know. I'm torn about what to do. I would definitely keep these. Probably 1, 2, I don't know. I would keep all of these. If I got rid of any, it would probably be 1, 2, or 3. Probably 2. If I had to pick one to go. But I don't wear the pinks very often. I don't wear the first one no more. But I don't know. For now, they're all going to stay. But the 1, 2, and 3 are in danger. We'll say that. These actually, oops. The rest of these I actually do enjoy, and I do pull out from time to time, and I actually really, really enjoyed them. This one I enjoy too, I just don't anymore. Like, I just don't pull it out anymore. Maybe I need to, like, go back and play with old palettes and see how I still feel. I don't know. For now, they're all going to stay. But 1, 2, and 3 are on the, they're on the naughty list. My dog's crying. Can you... see her kind of. Okay, here is these. This is my Too Faced Cinnamon Swirl. I have a really good best friend that bought this for me, and I love it so much. Like, I've discovered I've been sleeping on these palettes. This one is the Too Faced Born This Way Natural, the Natural Nudes. This is beautiful, and you need this in your life. Like, you have a little bit of everything. And they match, too. You have neutrals, tones, pinky tones, warm tones, more pinky, and then dark brown at the end. I think this is beautiful. They did a good job on that palette. Me and another good friend bought this one together and ended up getting it for somebody else, too. And I think this is really, really pretty. Morphe did a good job on this. Me and Morphe didn't have a good relationship, but they did a really, really good job on this palette. As you can tell, I like nudes, and you can't have too many. This is beautiful. From ColourPop, the Roaring Hearts collection. This is the first kind of palette I've seen like this with these bigger pans, and I think this is stunning as well. I have these newer ones from they're not newer, they're newer to me. Profusion ones. We have the mauves. this one was not my favorite as far as the way the shadows performed, but I eventually made it work. But it is really pretty. I just wished, like I said, some of the shades didn't perform as well as I would like them to, but I made it work. Then you have the nudes, which is really pretty. And these are all $5, by the way, and you can get these at Walmart. So, like, if you can't afford to go to the, of course, this one's not really expensive either. This is like almost $20, even though I got it on sale for like 10, but these are like 5 at Walmart. So if you can't get to Ulta or Morphe, get them at Wally World. Make it work, honey. Then we have Smoky. This reminds me of the Naked 2, but I like it. It's got that nice taupe brown, and it's got a nice black. These purples are really pretty, and then I find that, like, it's like a brick red. I think that's really pretty. I don't know. It just looks different. I don't really have any tones like this. I thought it would also pair nice with this. I thought these would pair well together. Even though I like to use just one palette, but this is Manny's Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag Facelift palette. Why can't we open? I actually pulled it out the other day. Why is it not opening? Okay, I'm just weak. So we have this nice heavy mirror, all these beautiful shades. I don't use this enough. I need to get this out and play with it some more. These neutral tones are gorgeous. And then you have shimmers. I love this shade that he made with all that reflect and all these rainbow colors. Gorgeous. This was my first palette ever. I loved Graveyard Girl so much. I was obsessed with her, and like I got her like hair set, I got her palette, and I was obsessed with this, knowing this was way too orange for me, but I wore it anyway. I am keeping this because I love it and I love her, and even though I haven't actually visited her channel in forever, because like her just, you know, people's interest in content preferences change, and I just don't watch her like I used to, but I'm keeping that just because I can, and I love it. Even though that's probably, I need to get rid of it because I don't use it at all, but it makes me happy. Okay. Our last little stack here. How far are we? 17 minutes. Okay, I think we can get it under 30. We have our Nudie palette. I think this is absolutely stunning, and I love this palette to death, as you can see. It's really dirty. This will probably be my wedding palette. We have the Nudie 2. I need to play with this some more too. And like, I feel like I don't like using this palette by itself. I feel like I always like to pair it with a different palette like the first one. But I really want to play with and just going simple and using like one of these browns with these really crazy metallic shades. This blushing shade is so weird on me. It's so light pink and glittery. But like when I put it on my, see how light pink that is? But when I put it on my eyes, it turns like a watermelon color and like all the glitter goes away. I don't understand. And then like this, I always wanted colors like this, which now I have. But see, that looks pretty. But like it doesn't perform like that on the eyes. See, it's just, see, it's almost like it's disappearing. Like, where's it going? But look at my finger. I don't know. I really wish that, I need a wipe. Making a mess. That is not performing as I would like it to. But I love Laura, and I still love this palette anyway. And I just, if I want a really rich cranberry berry shade, I just pick a different palette. But that is a nice little smoky cranberry. Like, it's like having different kinds of black polish. I have stuff all over me. My dog is crying at me. We have the Laura Lee Candy Skies. This, I didn't know I would love this as much as I do. When this came out last summer and I bought it immediately, I used it almost every day for the whole summer. I kid you not. I love this. Oh, and it smells so good. It just hit me in the face. This is beautiful. And I think it's not available no more, but it is if you got it, props to you. Actually, these are face palettes, but I keep all my lower stuff together. This is the glazed highlighter palette. This is the bronze, which I'm not going to use as much, but I think they're gorgeous as eyeshadows. The blush aesthetic. I typically like my face stuff to be in singles versus palettes, but of course, since it's Laura Lee, I want it all. And I like the highlighters more than I do the blushes because I feel like they're so pigmented, like they stick in certain places and they're hard to blend sometimes for me, but maybe it's just me, I don't know, but I love them anyway and I'm going to keep them. These are her singles and I have all of them except for one and I can't get it anymore and I'm so sad. And Laura, if you ever see this, if you have one of these, whatever shade this was, they're in order. I think it was Gimmick. It was like a light green maybe. For some reason that's sticking out in my head. But this shade right here, I have all of them except that one. If you ever see this in a million years, maybe if you have one stuck somewhere, I would be so happy. And I have everything. We have the beloved Tati Beauty. And unfortunately, this is no longer available under sad circumstances. But if you got one, you better treasure it because I'm treasuring mine and I'm never getting rid of it either. This is my Michaela palette from Glamlight, my first Glamlight palette, and I think it is beautiful. I pulled this out the other day for Mardi Gras, and oh, it's so, oops, did I just jab my finger? No, I'm good. But it's so beautiful. My pile is getting too tall and you can't see anything. I literally didn't get rid of anything, or one, but here's this guy. This is the Morphe 35S. This is my first Morphe palette ever because this palette really stuck out to me. All the neutrals and then like rows of pink and then blue. And I love this. This is so beautiful, but I feel like they're very so shadows. Like, I feel like some of them are hard to work with if they work at all, and then some of them do work, and I don't know. I wished it performed a little better, and this is why me and Morphe have a rocky road, but it's so beautiful, I don't want to get rid of it, and I want to play with it some more, but this one's on rocky road too. I need to pull this out and play with it more, but I always ended up frustrated when I used this by the time I finished my makeup, so I don't know, but it's just so pretty. We're going to play with it some more and see if, but if I get completely frustrated with it, it's just going to have to go. These are my biggest palettes that I have. They're freaking huge. We have the Profusion Moonstone, which is all these neutrals, and it's got glitters in there. Like, it kind of reminds me of the Tati thing, but like these are more warm, these are more neutral, these are more cool. Then you have like navies down here. You have these big, I don't know if they're face powders, like bronzers, or if they're supposed to be like transition shades and bigger pans, but you can use them for anything, I'm sure. And then these glitters, and then you have the rainbow version, Kaleidoscope. Oops. I pulled this one out the other day as well for Mardi Gras. I used this bright gold and then these bright gold glitter. These don't perform the best. Like, they're good and they're decent, but like, and like this went on the eye so good. It's actually really weird. Then the Kaleidoscope one, like these shimmers, they're like squishy and mushy, and like I can't put, if I stick my brush in it, it does not stick to the brush. I have to use my finger. But these shimmers are not like that. They're powdery. Why these are like putty, I don't know. And then this was really pretty. And I put it on a brush. It was trying to stick it to the lid, and I was trying to do it with my finger. It was difficult, but I got it there. I don't know. I made it work. It wasn't the easiest process for some reason because they weren't trying to act up, but I did make it. I got it to a point I was happy with. And I'm excited to play with those some more. So that is all my eyeshadow. And I guess that wasn't very satisfying, but we got to go through everything. I have a couple on the list that I have some I need to play with some more and see about getting rid of. And then this guy I'm overwhelmed with, so he made it to the no-no list. But the others I do really appreciate, and I want them to work. So we're going to play with some more. This was the last one, so we just got rid of this one. But kind of, sort of. It'll probably get gotten rid of. That's how frustrated that one makes me. But anyway, sorry that one wasn't as satisfying, but I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time, guys. Bye, everybody. Here we go. Hi, everybody. The hair is up. Doing that declutter. Let me turn you right. I'm looking in the mirror to make sure you're straight. We just finished the declutter, and I'm just going to show you really quick everything. It's actually more than I thought it was going to be. Okay, here we go. So this is my get rid of pile, like throw away, blood, didn't like it, empties. This is trash or give to somebody. All these products here need to be used up, like they're almost finished, or they're on the naughty list. So they're getting played with, you know, a little bit more, and if I enjoy them, or if I can make, you know, if I want to keep them and let them survive another round, I will put them back. If they do not meet up to my standards and I'm just over it, they will be moving on with the rest of these guys. Here's my palettes, all that stuff. This isn't organized anymore, but I'm gonna line them back up. But I actually ended up taking the empty jar, put my foundations in it. Excuse me. You're on a charger. So. Here is this guy. Why does that look like that? I guess I pushed it all the way back for some reason. So you have highlighters, extra stuff, big highlighters, face palettes, powders, bronzers, matte blushes, shimmer blushes, all that good stuff. Anyway, I feel much better. And actually, it's crazy. When I put all of this on my table, I was like, golly, I have a bunch. And then finally going through it, and this is actually a lot. This is more than what I thought it was going to be. And I'm quite proud of myself, because this is more like 15% maybe. I'm not going to count. Some people like to do that. I'm not going to do that. But I did better than what I thought. I'm actually quite proud of myself, which I know this is also not a lot either to some people. But for me, that's better than what I thought it was going to be. I'm quite proud of myself. And of course, like I said, these are not quite going at the moment, but they're almost out, or they're on their last leg, and they will be moving along. Golly, I'm so proud of myself. Wow, go me. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching and enjoying this declutter series. The next video of this will be my drawers, and all of this we will put in the drawers and organize it all pretty, and I can't wait for that. And I don't know when that'll happen, but hopefully soon, and if I can make up my mind which ones I want. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and comment, like, subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions, and subscribe to see more from me. Bye, everybody.